Not what I want to be doing with my life. This deck was built specifically to take out anti-Nexus decks. Yeah, I'd imagine it's good against decks that, like, are, like, Bellhaunt, Jadelight Ranger decks. Like, it's probably good against mono-red, but everything else, it just feels like my card quality is really low. Oh, where is it? Oh, I didn't import it because it was a cut. Someone cut it in. Let's grab it, shall we? 26 land control decks. Let's do it. For Fblthp. Flibble blibble 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 bit. Can we get rid of Mox Amber? I want to try Mox Amber. I think with 4 2-mana legendary cards and like all these 3-mana legendary cards, Mox Amber is going to enable turn 4 Cleansing Nova a lot of the time. I think I want to give Mox Amber a fair shake. I've been underwhelmed with it in the past, but I think maybe this could be different. Elsic always plays sweet decks and Lantern Control. Alright. Blue-white Super Friends. We got Narset and Baby Teferi, which are both just excellent cards in this format in general against the control and combo decks. And then we've got a bunch of Cleansing Novas and Time Wipes for a sweeper effect. We got Fblthp as an early ground pounder. This deck's actually kind of light on ways to finally close the game out, but I also suppose Mobilized District is technically a way to win the game here, huh? At any rate, let's dive on into some matches and see how it goes. Saheeli could technically win the game too. There's only one of her, though. Yeah, I'm sure this deck very regularly gets, like, the district activated for free. Kasmina. Kasmina only makes 2/2s, right? So I don't know that Grizzly Bears would just say close quickly. Sure. This ugly island over here. That's where I live, the ugly island. Oh no. This deck doesn't even just have 26 lands, it also has 2 Mox Ambers. Are we really gonna brick off? Come on. Come on. "26 lands later, the brick and die story." The old 2-lander on the draw an extra card, miss your 3rd land drop. Welcome to Thunderdome. God bless you, Diamond 4 rank floor. We're boosting so many people into Mythic today. Just call us Nitrous Octanks. We're giving the boost. Do I want Baffling End against Bant? I guess it kills Hydroid Crisis and it kills their acceleration. I think the Callous Dismissal and the Time Wipes are probably fine. Maybe this is marginally worse than this. Top Toe, thanks for the tip. You can post stuff this way even if Larynx timed me out. Love you, Jeff and Chad. Keep your attitude where it's at. Thanks for the support, Top Toe. You'd had Prison Realms, cutting Nahiri and the Dismissals. I guess, I don't know, like, Prison Realming Planeswalker seems like such a liability against my opponent's deck that probably has 5 mana Vivian and 3 mana Teferi. Like, at least with Baffling End, if that dies, they just get a 3/3 back instead of getting their good creature back. This is Zach L6 updated list. Being stuck on 2 lands there was a 0.078% chance. We are the 1% chance. We are incredibly lucky. In already more lands than last game. The Caffeinated. Thank you for the resub there. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I think I want to do this here.
Whatever your plans,
Just say don't do anything here.
is unattainable, so
Ooh, that's a nice animation. I like it.
Cause.
I'd be less frustrated if you had fewer flaws. Astonished that succeeded.
We are the future.
Bye, friends. So next turn we can go Fblthp plus Narset. And actually, if we hit a land here, once we get Narset down with this, the Mobilized District will be free to activate. Maybe I should have kept the other land. Sweet.
Say that one again.
Fblthp.
That's funny.
He is funny.
Do
Do I just Time Raveler here actually? How do we feel about Time Raveler? And just like bounce the Night of Autumn?
I think we feel really good about it.
You show remorse, I'll show restraint. I'll protect you.
So, how do I feel about trading Mobilized District here? I probably don't want to. I think I'm just gonna block here.
How this thing goes is up to you, pal. There is wonder in a blade of grass.
If you wish to surrender now, I must keep an open mind.
Gosh, that's good.
Not
Alright, so now I have to ask myself, do I want to trade Mobilized District for this to keep my Planeswalkers alive next turn? Or do I want to down-tick Dovin? I think I want to down-tick Dovin. We knew Oaketcher was there, DePumpkin.
A few things can withstand my careful scrutiny.
Yeah, I do have the second Dovin. That's true. Doused and Die, thank you for the 4-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. For keeping me around. So we're hoping Narset hits one of our sweepers here. We have 3 more of those in our deck.
Hone your prowess.
I think I'm gonna do this. Chuck Oketra plus
You need
this.
to take a timeout.
And then I'm probably at a point where I'm trading off my Mobilized District. Good, Marty. How does this deck win? Mobilized District. Duh. Wow, they're playing Find. That's interesting. They kept Veto on top while I have Time Raveler in play. Deal.
We need to move quickly.
Alright, so if I play this and I find a sweeper, the untap
My prowess is unmatched.
the untap from this Teferi will let me test it with the other Teferi. Well, that's unfortunate.
Under my instruction, you will steal the force of death. Hone your control.
This might be a bad idea.
So they can kill the hero of Dominaria here. But the Narset, they can kill hero of Dominaria or Narset, depending on which they prefer. I guess they can kill Kasmina, too, technically. Well, they're letting me pick. That seems bad. They should pick who they want to kill. Alright, do you think I'd rather keep Narset? I guess I have more Narsets in my deck. I'd rather keep Teferi. I'd rather keep Teferi, I think. He provides like constant. Narset's like, the number of cards Narset can draw is like limited. Whereas Teferi's is like.
No time for a break.
I think we've had 5 before, if I recall. Oh, you know, maybe I should wait on that. Just because,
I wrote an entire treatise on your
I've got
impending
time.
failure. Looking to elevate yourself? Perhaps a pair of stilts.
I am kind of wondering. Someone asked how we win the game earlier. I guess Hero of Dominaria's ult does eventually win it. I feel like we're gonna get a lot of game wins like that, where it's just like the okay they gave up game win. Zach said he'd cut Nahiri. I guess this text box isn't super good. Leave Callous Dismissal in. It is the best kind of game win. We have an Ugin in here too that can kind of technically do it. You want Realms to clear Vivian, otherwise it's really hard to get rid of her. I guess you're the expert. I don't know. Is it really that hard to like sweep the board and then attack with creature lands? I guess we don't always have Prison Realms. Callous as a sorcery seems bad. Yeah, we have 4 baby Teferis though, which makes Callous a lot better. Makes our just sweepers in general a lot better too. Like surprise stopping. One of the things you have to remember too about something like Callous Dismissal is while the bounce effects tend to feel bad because they're technically card disadvantage, in a deck like this where we have a bunch of Cleansing Novas, we're less likely to feel bad from the card disadvantage from like Callous Dismissal when we're getting like multiples for one with a card like this. I don't think I can keep this. Yikes. London mulligans falling down, falling down, falling down. London mulligans falling down now, please, Watsy. Foil baby Taff. What is that worth? You did bump it to 26. You got 26 and there's 2 Mox in here still too, right? Temple of Tilt, Temple of Tilt, dee 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 boo boo boo. Thunk. Really unfortunate we couldn't get Dovin down there. As much as bouncing Explore creatures sucks, I think I just need to try and hit my land drops here.
Trust me, I have a plan.
There's a Karn's Bastion in our deck. That's great. I am excited. Yep, it's a Vivian.
Come to me.
Join my order. Unity. My students are loyal geniuses.
I feel like with the Nova and the Baffling End, we probably don't need this soft removal.
Balance comes.
Yeah, I'm not sure we're really going to have the tools to play through a Vivian here. Which is probably why Zach was suggesting we bring in the Prison Realms. But again, like, there's like deputies, and there's
This place apart.
there's a lot that could go wrong in the face of Prison Realm. It was kind of what you described, Neil. Neil Giraffe Tyson. Oh, Twitch usernames. It was kind of clunky and awkward. Felt like a strange mix of things that weren't super cohesive and weren't very individually powerful. I just feel like they have so many ways to readily break Prison Realm, Zach. Like break, or bounce. There's just so many ways to kill enchantments in this format. Alright, Fblthp. Through your power, we shall enable the Mox Amber. Ooh. More Bant stuff. This is probably, if this deck has a bad Bant stuff matchup, it's probably not a great day to be playing it. You can always find decks. There's a deck in the stream title that you're wondering, hey, what does that mean? The deck queue on my website always has everything in there that you can expect to see played later on the stream.
I've seen puppies whine less than you.
Sorry I'm late. Don't
People
worry,
are playing
I got
Bant because Bant is a lot like Grixis in that it is an archetype that people desperately want to be good, but it frequently is not. So when a couple of Bant decks posted up good results at the SCG this past weekend, people were super excited to try them out. Bant and Grixis are frequently 3-color combinations that, like, people love to play, myself included, but, like, in terms of competitiveness, they tend to leave a bit to be desired.
For the fallen.
Mox Amber makes mana.
Here we go.
Does my opponent think Vivian beats Teferi? I think they think Vivian beats Teferi.
The focus and just meditate.
As a good rule of thumb for people who aren't familiar, no always beats yes in Magic the Gathering. So Teferi saying you can't play things at instant speed means that you can't, even if you have Vivian who says you can. Mom might have said yes, but Dad said no, so the answer is no. You see them like vigorously mousing over these planeswalkers.
You can still walk away.
So show went 22-3 or something like that on Mythic ranked games. Yeah, I thought Savitz posted that he hit rank 1 for a brief period playing Bant as well. So I'm unfortunately a mana short of being able to activate this to kill their Vivian this turn.
I have just the trick for this.
Here goes nothing.
And again, I don't have to worry about passing to them because Teferi says they can't play counter spells. I'm a mana short of that, Zach. So this costs 1 to activate still. By Noving on their turn, they get back to Gato Ketra a little bit later, which is ideal. If they only deploy 1 threat this turn, Teferi can bounce it, and then Mobilized District can kill their Vivian. One of their bigger plays here is Hydrate Traces, and Narset locks that out of drawing them extra cards. This really is a prison deck, isn't it, Zach? It's like, what if I told you?
Starting over is the only way.
The updates to Green Black Citadel are gas, headed blast for them last night. Awesome. Yeah, the demon really seemed like it was like one of the last pieces of the puzzle in terms of like flushing out the last few slots. So I get to play this, I get to play Fblthp, and then I get to activate this for free. What am I feeling about Mox Amber? It's been fine. I don't know that I'd call it good, but fine is probably an apt descriptor.
Not bad.
Zach, believe it or not, I think you're right, and I should bring in all the prison realms. Who's surprised? No one? Weird. Should I bring in Baffling Ends to counter their what's it called? How do you feel about trimming Dovin in this matchup, Zach? Is that crazy? Mobilized District is really, really good. I think I want the Saheeli too. My gut is saying Dovin is the card I want to give the axe to. Is a Spark Double just too cheeky? I have 4 cuts here with the number of cards I have sitting in front of me at the moment. Maybe that is the trim. I'm gonna trim another Dovin. Spark copies District. This is literally just the Mobilized District deck, isn't it? Tell me to mulligan, Zach. Keep. I mean, like, I'm up a game, right? I'm on the draw. It's so good if we hit, right? YOLO. And time, like, we're not just dead, right? Like, Time Raveler buys us a turn. Uh-oh. 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 Please activate Growth Chamber Guardian and attack. Please activate Growth Chamber Guardian and attack. Please activate Growth Chamber Guardian and attack. No, make a 4/4. Stop it. Oh, that's actually okay for me.
responsibility.
That's actually great, because now I just want to be able to bounce their only permanent. So that way I can, like, play this, bounce their thing, and, like, still be okay. Like, not have my thing die right away. Triggers.
Right on schedule. Let's try this.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I've got it.
Ding, ding, ding. Ring-a-ding-ding. All right, what are we doing? Is it just Kasmina? I think it's Kasmina. Make a thing. Keep my dork alive. Because then
Read my instruction.
if they want to perfect, do I discard the third beacon? I think it's the third beacon, right? So actually, I shocked here rather than play the beacon because I want to have double white for the cleansing nova next turn. And if I don't play the Hallowed Fountain, I can't have double white the following turn. Yeah, dueling Tefs cancel each other out.
That's more like it. Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
So if they attack, I get to block, and then they're obligated to spend their mana doing this. And then next turn, my Mobilized District kills their Teferi, which is appealing. And the Kasminian Devil here is gonna make another blocker. Dueling Tefs equal Hearthstone. That is a great way to think about it. Dueling Teferis is just Hearthstone. Huh? Do I want a Fblthp here? Fblthp gives me another blocker too. Could also Saheeli. Getting Saheeli going is kind of appealing.
I've got time.
I'm definitely doing this.
Join my cause.
That's not bad. Am I bidding a Prison Realm here? It might just be Fblthp, actually. It's probably Fblthp, huh? I ditch this, and then I play this, I think. I think that's the line.
What an interesting creature. Let's see how you work.
So now they have to choose if they want their Teferi or if they want their Growth Chamber Guardian. Like, Fblthp's a little bit more conservative this turn, but, like, Saheeli is much better in the long term, right? Like, having access to this. I guess this potentially lets them kill my Tef next turn if they fart this, but if they do that, I, like, have backups and I have a Cleansing Nova, and I don't lose my 2/2 then, so I feel like I end up in an okay spot. Deputy Detention, sure. Oh. Huh.
Really should have seen that
Than I
coming.
thought.
What are the odds they have a counterspell here? High? It feels really high. I'm gonna start with this.
I'm known for my excellent timing.
Well, they could have Veto. Veto's a card they play.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
Gosh, this card is good. It's also a decent rip. Syncopate's not super common. I would expect Veto. Veto's like a card that they actually play. It's really important to keep Teferi alive because it guarantees I get to Cleansing Nova next turn without them being able to respond, which I think is valuable, which is going to get some breathing room because the board will finally be empty.
Trust me, I have a plan.
There's a lot of micro decisions in this deck for sure. The fact that Teferi not only lets you play your sorceries at instant speed, but means you don't have to play around counter magic is something I'm really getting used to. Poor little servo. Created only to be wiped away. Saheeli seems really good in this matchup, Zach. Teferi's absurd like he is everywhere, but Saheeli seems very good.
Here we go.
So I just like get my Prison Realm on. As like Prison Realm plus Baffling End. I think I'd rather get rid of Incubation Druid than Growth Chamber Guardian here, because she makes any future Hydrate Graces they draw a little bit better. I don't have enough mana to Baffle plus Teferi. I only have 6. That's really bad against Deputy.
I suppose that's how it was meant to happen.
Oh, I do have 7, don't I? I don't know what I was counting. If we can dodge a Krasis or a Planeswalker for a hot second here, we're going to be in a good spot.
You just gave me an idea.
Let's see if you're worthy. Tear it down. Tear it all down.
I can no longer stand by and watch.
So
Not again.
Do I want to send the Growth Chamber Guardian back from whence it came? Yeah, I think I do.
Nothing.
The Mox Amber animation is so good. And then I feel like with this time wipe and the Teferi, we've really kind of bridged the gap here, huh? They're mobilized districts too. Alright, scoreboard. I definitely feel like we boarded better against Bant the second time. Zach was right, unsurprisingly, and Prison Realm was good. I'm going to run to the restroom really quick. When I get back, we're going to play a bunch more with this. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Quick, someone switch out Mox Amber with a playable card. It's my opinion on p-values. I don't know that I have a public opinion on p-values. J-Bags, thank you for the resub. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. This seems fine. It's another bait matchup. What you got? Another band matchup. Hey, the Virtuous J. Thank you for the 4-month resub. I really appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Hope you're having a fantastic start to your week. You shut your mouth, Lance. You be quiet. You're not wrong. This deck's probably okay against those decks, huh? If I had to venture a guess.
Let's slow this down. I'll protect you.
All the Reclamation players are trying the ban decks, the top 8 of the Open. Yep. It's not just, they haven't just been doing well. Hey, remember when we were talking about remember when we were talking about this? This is probably Reclamation. What are they naming? No, they're actually just another Bant mid-range deck. Okay. I know I could have gained another life there, obviously, but I think getting Mobilized District down to start pressuring their planeswalkers is important here. With Teferi ticking up here, he's going to get a couple of unsummons out of him to get the board clear, so this can pressure down whatever walkers they deploy. It's like if they play like this plus a 2-drop, we go Teferi, bounce, Mobilized District, kill your planeswalker.
Would you like to see what's... You can't stop nature.
I have learned much from my...
They got back Hydrate Creases, but Hydrate Creases isn't really scary in the face of Narset here. And I guess I just get this guy ticking. Oh, I should have gained an extra life there. There's no reason not to do that. I guess I just get this guy ticking up, huh? Or do I tuck their Vivian in? I'm gonna tuck their Vivian in.
You need to slow down.
I guess they can plus this and name Vivian, but like that just takes their turn if they want to redeploy, and I think I'm okay with that. I feel like we're just trying to get set up. Any good Immortal Sun decks to stop this nonsense? Well, I have 4 copies of Cleansing Nova in my main deck, so good luck with your Immortal Sun deck.
Find my notes helpful.
Really? They didn't just name the Vivian they knew was there guaranteed? Interesting strategy.
Hold that thought.
Hold that thought.
Don't worry. I got this.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cast this Cleansing Nova, I think. I guess, am I? I could just Saheeli into this. I guess I missed a token. Yeah, I missed a token here. I was going to Cleansing Nova plus have this sit here, but I think I want more value out of my Cleansing Nova at this point. Because I want to get more than just their Tristani out of the Cleansing Nova, is basically what it comes down to. I feel like I could do better than what's in play. Because, like, their Tristani doesn't have good attacks here with the Mobilized District getting untapped. Like, I could have one more servo, but ultimately it probably doesn't matter. Yeah, the gang's almost all here. Dovin's getting ready to join in. You have infinite mana now by activating District because it costs -1. Lol. I think they thought they were going to get to kill this. I don't think they realized Mobilized District could active. Noot. Wub, checking in for the 7th month. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. I appreciate the support. Sarkid coming down at +1 would be absurd. Yeah, Krasis got like really subtly worse in this format. It's kind of sweet. All right, they got a Prison Realm. Which of my Planeswalker friends would you like to get rid of? When you reach Walker number 6, Exodia comes out of the board. I mean, if they don't take this, he just sends it back to their hand, right? And I get my other friend back. If you get to 7 walkers, they scroll. That makes sense. I'm going to be a little bit sad if they take him and I never got to draw any cards. Yeah, I agree, Delbur. Not only did Narset interplay to make Krasis worse, but there's just other better card advantage. So, like, Krasis isn't the undisputed king of card advantage anymore. What is this targeting? So they're gonna reset my big Teferi. They're gonna reset my big Teferi. Thanks. I appreciate you. Well, Mox is legendary.
Let's try this. Keep up the pace.
Keep up the pace. Oh, keep up the pace. Alright, Prison Realm in. We cut Spark Devil, we cut Nahiri, we cut a Dovin last time. I brought in Baffling End as well. That may or may not be okay. I brought in the extra Saheeli, and it was decent, except when they had a deputy, but I think that's fine. This seems reasonable. I don't think I want Stroke or Negate here. Well, my big Teferi was only on 2. So he would not have been able to interact with Prison Realm. And like this Teferi drew a card when it interacted, and this one would not. So I think when they played Prison Realm, they were obligated to take this one because he was sitting there ready to bounce it. Yeah, assume isolates for the aggro matchup. We've played against Bant 3 times so far. So we don't have any experience with the non-Bant matchups at the moment. This feels like it solidly gets to be deck of the day, though. It's got some sweet things going on. We played some good games so far. Double Mox Amber is kind of gross. The rest of the stand is decent, though. I guess if I hit my land drops, the Kasminian Devil turns Mox Amber into a different card. Now, the Immortal Sun's not really a card people want to be playing. Decks that might be interested in playing the Immortal Sun would much rather just be playing Planeswalkers of their own. Hey, Trousers, thanks for the 7-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. So the ideal draw next turn is Fblthp. So we play him, draw a card, play Mox Amber, like hit a land. Isolate hits Legion's Landing after it flips. That's awesome. Some good, clean technology. I think I'm just going to go ahead and tempo them here a little bit. I just want to buy time, basically. And this puts them back on mana, and it blocks their Merfolk Branchwalker. Well, Mox only makes mana that your legends are, so Mox doesn't really splash Sarkin. So it's just Interplanar Beacon, which we only have 4 of. Nah, anytime people who tried to play MTG Finance games get screwed, it's a good day.
And fine.
Saheeli is red. Okay, that's fair. But I only have like 2 Saheelis too, so... I keep that, right? Because not only does that draw a card, but it turns on the Moxen. No, they probably have both Vivians in their deck, good one. Or at least I'd assume. They are kind of rookie numbers, Sammy. Opponent's just like, I just learned this can bounce Prison Realm. This is great. Why would this deck want Settle, Persip? I mean, we have 5 mana sweepers. Why do I need settle?
The past is never forgotten.
What did they return to their hand? They returned to land? Okay.
This isn't a fight you can win. I'll protect you.
Yikes. This is another game to go down in my 26 lands later autobiography. Rude.
It's only a matter of time.
The Shuffler truthers know. The truth is out there, chat.
To the library.
Gosh, they really want that Vivian Reed. That's actually true. Settle seems like it's bad again, but not for the reason it was bad last season. Like, it's still not good, but it's not good for a different reason now.
I know my responsibility. No, I am not making this up as I go.
This might be a little aggressive. I could see it being correct to, like, Prison Realm, take the Tameo here. Man, these matches are a slog. How many times did you get... Zach, if you're still here, how many times did you get close to going to time?
I know I made it with someone.
That's more like it.
Yeah, I could have played Kasmina too.
Only time will tell.
Gross. Oh, I'm out of legends here. I turned my Mox off. That's awkward. Alright, bye friends. Yeah, it's really not. This is we've talked about how I like control decks with a clock. This is not one of them. Wonder if there's like a grab crisis here. Disdainful Stroke, sure.
Our future.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
You may cut a Mox through Mobilized District. Just play 5 districts, hope no one notices.
Listen up, and I'll teach you. We are the future.
Do I want to float mana and play another Mox and play a 3-mana spell here? I kind of think I do.
There's no accounting for luck. When pursuing creativity, defy
Getting the Dovin down here makes their Disdainful Stroke more difficult to hold up next turn, which is nice. So they have to leave up 3 mana if they want to stroke my big play.
Might be a bad idea.
Oh, I guess their Tef is ready to do that, huh?
Let me aid your research.
I feel like we're far enough behind at this point that I'm going to go ahead and go to the third game. I don't think we're like a super strong favorite to lose there, but I feel like we're far enough behind that. I want to try again on the play so we can maybe see a match that's not this versus Bam before we're done tonight. Sounds good. Good job, Mikey. You were the only match we won. That deck was really bad against not mono. That deck was really bad against not mono red. This one's really good. Elf on 1 is really strong here. Just the 1/1 makes my walkers a lot worse. Alright, so that's a play that doesn't impact the board though. So now I get to Teferi bounce your thing. Is Teamer my favorite color combination? Yeah, probably. I'm a sucker for color combinations that aren't good.
Here we go.
Depending on what they play here, we might have to Prison Realm next turn. I think I want to keep my Teferi alive. If they have Vivian on the table and I don't have a Teferi, the game gets a lot harder to manage for us. All of our sweepers are sorcery speed, so it's
The mysteries of life are endless.
Oh, don't tell Scotty, because Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know, chat. That Teferi turns their Vivian off. Oh no. Oh, an opponent is about to learn a very valuable Magic the Gathering lesson. This is the part where we see them start mousing over our Planeswalkers really quickly. They read the Vivian, and they read the Teferi, and they read the Vivian again, and they read the Teferi, and they're like, oh no.
Strike now! Strike hard!
Strike now! Strike hard! Ooh, that's a Mox Amber. Alright, what does that mean?
Meditate and prepare.
I think I'll take a backup Prison Realm. We'll plus this. And then Mobilized District. I can do this, and then Mox Amber means this district can block this turn, which is great. And then we're pushing towards getting set up here to Cleansing Nova plus activate Mobilized District and kill their Vivian. Get all these pretty full art cards. Oh, opponent. Oh. The district's been mobilized, chat. Extend, thank you for the 2-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. This will happen in paper too. People just like not familiar with what you're doing that kind of kick the ball into onboard shenanigans. All right, so we got 2 shots to draw land here. I'm gonna do this.
My students are loyal geniuses.
I probably have too many Narsets at this point. I did discard an island earlier. Maybe that was wrong. I can't tell if we've been winning with this deck or if the Bant player's been losing. It's a very fine line, Greystar. Teferi's ready to bounce. Prison Realm is good to go. So good chance we'll be able to pressure their walker off the table this turn. One of the things that is a little awkward here is that we've kind of been struggling when it comes to like getting insurmountable card advantage. Like we have 2 Teferis and 1 Ugin, but we don't really have like good like consistent like the game's going to end very soon card advantage, it feels like.
Wait, you think nature is kind?
Huh. Karn's Bastion lets me trigger both of these again, huh?
Focus on what matters.
Okay.
I have just the trick for this.
Oh, what a tilt. Alright, I guess I should have done those in the other order. And like now, this is unlocked because I don't have a Time Raveler in play.
Let me show you what was lost.
This Vivian's drawn like 3 cards. I feel like things have kind of snowballed on us here.
I've lost so much already. I won't lose more.
This is probably not a good deck to play at the end of the day. There's a lot of little things. A lot of little things. Alright, so they have a blocker here. I guess we potentially mess them up by starting on this. See what they do.
I am not going to sit this one out. Don't worry, I got this.
So, like, I can kill their Vivian Champion of the Wilds now, I guess. Like, that one's already done a lot of damage here.
I always survive. You'll see.
The fact they still have Wild Growth Walker in against us feels a little weird. You
This is nothing.
killed my Mox Amber.
Is a new beginning.
That's a decision.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
I don't know. So Kasmina doesn't provide card advantage. She provides card selection. But one of the nice things about her is she kind of slows the pace of the game down a lot. I really wanted to draw a land there. If I would have drawn a land there, I could have Prison Realmed the Krasis and then Mobilized District killed their Vivian Reed.
I've seen worse.
Great. Well, I did do another deputy here. I think I could have taken better lines at a couple points this game, but I really feel like, yeah, this is why the Prison Realms just feel so loose. I feel like I spent too much time treading water and just not enough time getting ahead with what this deck is doing, at least. And obviously we've only played one matchup, but like I said, there aren't any sustained, the number of sustained sources of card advantage that we have are kind of few. If we queue into the Bant mid-range deck again, I'm just gonna concede, just so we can like try and see something that's not that. We're at the rank floor. I don't care. Just literally anything else. Just making a little variety here. No, it's just anecdotal, Nivik. Like, the last 3 have been banned, but overall, I by no means think, like, the format is, like, all banned or anything like that. This card's probably pretty good against Drakes. It, like, soft locks the Drake and it makes all their instant sorceries cost more. 26 lands later, the Jeff Hoagland story. No, I don't think that comparison's very apt, Be Rich. Sultai mid-range, like, buried people in card advantage. And the Bant deck doesn't really do that. The Hostage Shaker, Find Finality, Krasis are, like, a pretty unique sort of hell. I just want to, like, confirm what they're playing before we... Some days you play Magic, other days Magic plays you. I think I'm going to put them on Drakes. Just port these in. Give this a try. Yeah, we have 2 Mox in our deck too, like 26 land plus 2 Mox. We drew 2 extra cards that game too, right? Now, honestly, I think you're just reading too much into, like, the small amount of matches that we've played, Be Rich. Bant is just the new fancy thing that a lot of people want to try. Sultai's been there for 2 seasons. It's been good. We know it's good. It's fun. It's fun to play with new cards. this is going to be my last deck of the day, Hoogle Wife. So, should be done in about half an hour or so.
Let's slow this down.
Yeah, I really feel like
Bad idea.
people haven't properly adjusted yet to the idea that we get the cards on Magic Arena so much earlier, but there's no data to pull out of Magic Arena. And what this does is it makes people latch on to anecdotal evidence in a really strong way that's like not meaningful in terms of data collection.
I know 88 ways to keep an open mind.
So like people are playing a lot of games, which then is creating biases in their mind based on the small amount of things that they're doing. Sorry, Barty. No, you're not wrong, Persip. Magic players love flash decks. I'm gonna cast this rather than Hero of Dominaria because this plays around Spell Pierce. And if they have a counterspell, they're gonna use it on this because he locks them off of playing future counterspells.
Today's forecast is cloudy with a high chance of humidity. You ever wonder why hurricanes don't have two eyes? Sure showed me.
Yeah, looks like they're a Rao combo deck.
Loss will either be a tragedy or comedy of errors.
If you show remorse, I'll show you. Not so fast.
I shall miss your company.
Nah, probably not, Mikey. Effects like Dahlia just aren't very good. Alright, so they're like a Rail combo deck, so Baffling End's not very good, and these Cleansing Novas probably aren't very good. Callous seems fine. Stroke and Negate seem good. This shuts off Ral's activations, I suppose, but they technically still combo, so I don't think I really want that. Click submit like this. Hey, Kaya Man, thanks for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Would Teo be good because it stops Ral from hitting you? Nah, I don't think so. I think they'll just kill him and then kill us pretty quickly. The rest of his text box isn't super meaningful. Like, I don't think they're gonna like chip away with us over a long game too often, especially when we have like all these interplanar beacons that gain us incidental life. Yeah, white weenie, mono blue, notably flipped Adanto First Fort. Still has a converted mana cost of 1 under the new rules. Seems pretty good. Get to go Fblthp into Dovin. Their deck probably has a lot of instants of sorcery in it, so I assume this effect is going to be decent. It was like a recent-ish rule change. It's been like that way for a little while. Yeah, I agree. The prison realm. Most of the full art cards look very stunning, in my opinion.
Dare to marvel at my masterpieces.
Remember that time I boarded out my sweepers and there was a Saheeli deck too? I guess that makes sense. I probably should have assumed that, huh? Oh, I should have jailed her.
Let's see what you got. Ride the lightning.
For me to slip up is rare.
I need to iterate.
Dovin should prevent us from getting comboed next turn, which is nice. I'll probably chump block with Fblthp this turn, and then I have a second Fblthp plus a Prison Realm next turn.
Danger only makes field research more interesting.
Nobody's perfect. Not even me. For me to slip up is rare.
Yep. And if I'd have played
Mind and body should move with thoughtfulness before action.
Yep.
There's a storm coming your way.
I assume we're gonna kill him. See them kill Dovin here.
Only for you. I was
for me.
incorrect.
Lesson learned.
Go ahead and gloat.
Yeah, this doesn't stop. This doesn't make you pay extra mana for abilities either, so seems pretty lackluster overall. I mean, 2 mana double op's not bad. I can't Teferi. If I cast any of my walkers, they just die to the Ral. I could, like, Mobilized District, kill their Augur of Bolas, but that doesn't do anything, right? Like, yeah, I can Dovin the Ral, I guess, but then, like, if they have instants, they just do them on my next turn. I could tuck the Ral, I guess? Yeah, I guess that's the line. But then, like, how do I actually get ahead is the issue.
And on reverse.
Meditate and prepare.
Oh, this just, like, pulls the Ral back out, too?
I never back down from a challenge.
Is Narset the Planeswalker with the highest average power level? Out of the 3 mana walkers, I would say yes. Yeah, I'm pretty done here. I messed this game up when I did Prison Realm on 3. I don't have anything really super constructive or specific to say about this deck. I guess in the Bant matchup, which we played 3 times, I really felt like I lacked a way to really get ahead on mana, get ahead on cards. Like, I felt like I had all these things going on, but most of them just involved me treading water a lot of the time. And I felt like I was, like, wanting, like, a Hero of Dominaria or an Ugin the Ineffable more often than I was able to produce it to actually, like, take myself and pull myself ahead more than just one-for-winning a lot. Peanut, thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Infamous Okippy. This is a good note in general because I'm going to be go ahead and signing off for the day. If you head on over to my website and click videos favorites every day, almost every day I tag somewhere between 1 and 3 decks that I think were exceptionally sweet. Usually it's 1 or 2. So a good way to like whittle down which of the things I particularly found interesting. And you can always find deck lists in the video description as well as dedicated pages on the standard decks. Do you ever decide what to replace Tormenting Voice with in the Steam Wind deck? Yeah, Peanut. Actually, again, talking about my website, if you click standard decks and then Ral Memekin, there's a deck list up there without Tormenting Voice on it, which you can easily export. I'll be back tomorrow morning about 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We'll kick the day off with a Magic the Gathering Online League, and then we'll roll